Hey everybody, it's Lon Seidman. I've been a YouTube Premium subscriber since they called it YouTube Red. I got in right when they launched it back in 2015, almost a decade ago. And the other day I saw this article in Ars Technica that I thought you all might be interested in because YouTube Premium does come at a premium price these days. They did raise it from the $10 a month I used to pay to $13.99 today. And in this article, it looks like YouTube is experimenting with a lower cost option called Premium Lite, which we're going to take a look at in this video. So let's get to it. Now, before we dive into this week's topic, I do want to let you know that today's video is being brought to you by all of you. That includes everyone who watches and subscribes to this channel on a regular basis, along with those of you who have contributed to the channel, either through my donor box page at lon.tv/support, on Floatplane, Patreon, or the YouTube membership program. Your support is greatly appreciated. We also have, of course, these really cool mugs, and I've got the store where I sell a lot of previously reviewed items as well, which you can find at lon.tv/store. I want to thank you all for your support, and now let's get into this week's topic. So what do you get with the current version of YouTube Premium? Well, the big one here is that you get an ad-free experience, and I haven't seen a YouTube ad in 10 years. And so what happens here when I boot up any device on my YouTube account, I just jump into a video, there's really no wait, and the video just starts. And I found that things just feel quicker here because my device is no longer going out to an ad server and looking for an ad to send to me. So no matter what video you're looking at on YouTube, they all generally come up almost as quickly as when you push the button, which is a very nice experience. And of course, you don't get any mid-rolls or anything else. So the ad-free experience is really good. Along with the no ads, you get YouTube Music Premium. And this actually saved me money when this first came out because at the time I was a Spotify subscriber and YouTube Music had pretty much the same music that Spotify did. So I canceled the Spotify subscription and just rolled into my $10 a month premium subscription. You also can download videos offline and view these videos through the YouTube app. Now I know a lot of this stuff you can replicate with an ad blocker, but I'll get to why I like to pay for YouTube Premium in a second as we work our way through here. And of course, it's nice to have everything integrated. You also get background playback. So for long form stuff like podcasts, you can hit the play button and have it run as audio in the background on your mobile device. They have a continue watching feature. So if you're watching on your phone and you go over to your television, usually it'll let you jump into where you left off on the last device. It doesn't always work perfectly, but it generally works pretty well for me. They also have picture-in-picture support on tablets and mobile devices. You have video queuing, where you can set up a little queue to watch as you are scrolling through the home page or your subscription tab. And if you've got an hour or so to watch, you can load up a bunch of stuff quickly and hit the play button. And of course, you can make a playlist, but this is a lot faster just to be able to add it to your queue as you're browsing. And you can also now jump ahead to skip baked-in ads. So for example, when I had my thank yous to supporters, they will present an option sometimes to premium subscribers to skip ad-like features in the video to get you back to the content. And then, of course, we've got a premium bitrate that will give you a higher quality video at 1080p. Now, the price of YouTube Premium, as I mentioned, is now $13.99 for individuals. It is $22.99 for families. You can attach up to 6 accounts. And if you're a student, you can pay $8 a month for 4 years max. Now, this used to cost a little bit less. And if you're on an iPhone and you try to buy YouTube Premium through the phone, you have to pay the Apple 30% tax. So buy direct on YouTube's website to get the better price if you're about to do this. So what about the Lite tier? Well, it looks like it will cost about the same as the student rate for the regular YouTube Premium, but you're going to give up some stuff, namely YouTube Music. And then I believe when you're watching a music video on YouTube, you will see ads on music videos, but not on videos that creators like me make. And you might lose some of the other features like background playback and offline downloads. Now, of course, YouTube has been playing this cat and mouse game with ad blockers for the last couple of years. They've been getting more aggressive about detecting people who use ad blockers and then block them from using the YouTube service. What you'll get often is this message telling you to subscribe to YouTube Premium or turn off the ad blocker so you can get back into the service. And I think what YouTube is trying to do here is find the magic number that will get people to say, you know what, $8 a month is worth it for me to not have to deal with the inconvenience of this cat and mouse game. Or maybe they're running multiple apps on different devices in their home to get ad blocking to work on their TV box or something. So there's probably some number that might be enough for a critical mass of these ad blocking viewers to say, $13.99 is too much, but $7.99, let's do it. So I think that's what they're after here. They'll probably get a good number of takers who are just ready to drop the cat and mouse game. Of course, others will continue to fight it, and that's perfectly fine by me, but I do think it is a little better for creators if you are subscribed to YouTube Premium. So how does the revenue work here for creators? Well, the way things work here is that we get distribution of minutes from a watch pool. So what this means is that every month, all of the minutes watched by YouTube Premium subscribers are pooled together. They take 55% of the subscriber revenue and distribute that revenue based on how many minutes of that watch time pool I got from these subscribed viewers. So what that means is that if you were to subscribe to YouTube Premium and watch nothing but me, your subscription revenue doesn't go all to me. It goes into the pool, and then I get whatever portion of the minutes that you watched as part of that pool, if that makes sense. So it is a 55% split, although it's not published anymore that that is the split. And I'm wondering if they have changed things a bit here, because in 2024, premium watch time was about 2 cents per hour watched here on the channel. Regular YouTube, in other words, people that were watching ads on YouTube, I got about 8 cents per watch hour in revenue. And then compare that to 2016. Now, of course, this was right in the middle of the adpocalypse that was going on at the time. But premium viewers generated 5 cents per hour versus 3 cents per hour for viewers who were watching ads. And so I think what's going on here is that there's far more content on YouTube today than there was back in 2016. There's also more people watching that content. And I'm not the coolest guy on YouTube here who's getting 1 million views a month on one video. So I think it's just my share is just diluted given how much more content is out there and the fact that I'm just not as popular as Mr. Beast might be. But that's all just speculation. And the reality here is that my revenue is down 60% versus 2016, yet people are paying more for YouTube Premium now than they used to, and I'm getting more premium views and watch time. Additionally, YouTube, when it was called YouTube Red, was actually doing premium exclusive content. So they had a bunch of YouTubers who they funded out of this subscription pool, presumably, to create exclusive content for the YouTube Red/premium platform back in the day. PewDiePie and a number of other popular YouTubers of the era all got some pretty nice contracts from YouTube to create this content, but it wasn't very successful. But one show that was Cobra Kai. I remember watching this on YouTube Premium saying, wow, this is awesome. I can't believe they're doing something like this. But it only lasted, I think, 2 seasons, and then they went over to Netflix. But those first 2 seasons on Netflix were actually a YouTube Red/premium funded show. Now, one of the things I've been curious about is why YouTube is not pushing premium more. And I think the reason here is that they make so much off of advertising. Now, one of the things I give YouTube a lot of credit for is that they are pretty transparent with us insofar as how ad revenue works on long-form video. So what they tell you in your studio thing is how much advertisers are paying per 1,000 views on your channel. This is the number before YouTube takes its cut. But it's nice and transparent because I can see what they're making and do the math to make sure that my cut equals what they say in their terms of service. So right now, on my boring channel here, they're charging $22.03 per 1,000 views. That's big money, especially when you scale it across how big YouTube is. And that is why I think they're reluctant to really push premium more than they are. It's there if you want it, but we're not going to market it too hard. But if you're blocking ads, maybe we'll get you to do that $8 thing we'll put on the ad block page. But they have never offered to do an affiliate program or anything where creators could help push this premium plan more. And I think they don't want to eat too much into their advertising business, which of course is the bread and butter of the platform. Just in the last quarter of 2024, not the year, but just the quarter, YouTube sold $10.4 billion in advertisement. Now, of course, quarter four in 2024 was all Christmas time, but also the election season here in the US. So this was a very big quarter for them. But still, you can see how much they bring in and how many premium subscriptions they would have to sell to offset that revenue if they really went hard on this. So I don't think YouTube is going to switch to a completely subscription service ever. Because they are making so much money off the ads. But there is an option to work within the existing apps on your TV and your phone and your computer and your tablet without having to do anything different, just by paying YouTube a little bit of a vig here. And of course, the creators get paid by the minute for your watch time. So that's it. We'll probably see this premium light thing rolling out very shortly. But I do know a lot of you love talking about YouTube, so I'm sure we'll have a pretty lively discussion down in the comments section. That'll do it for now. Until next time, this is Lon Seidman. Thanks for watching.